We're starting. Yeah. Thank you very much, colleagues. Foreign Secretary, His Excellency, Mr. Lammy. I know you said I must call him David. Lord Collins of Liberia, the High Commissioner Philipson, and our Ambassador Lamola, senior officials from the British and the South African delegations. Your Excellency, I am pleased to welcome you to South Africa, and I hope that since your arrival in our country earlier this morning, you have experienced the warmth of South African hospitality. I would like to also welcome the rest of your delegation to the mother city, where we are meeting at a very exciting time, not only in terms of the events that will take place here in Cape Town this week, but to discuss our strategic bilateral partnership. Your Excellency, at the outset, I wish to take this opportunity to reconfirm that the United Kingdom remains a key partner for South Africa. I also wish to acknowledge the close bonds of friendship and people-to-people engagement that exist between our peoples and our countries. My country is honored that Prince of Wales, William, has chosen Cape Town to host the Earthshot Prize Awards Week and Awards Ceremony, which will take place tomorrow, Wednesday, in this beautiful city of Cape Town. The meeting this morning between President Ramaphosa and Prince William is testament to the warm and historic relationship between our two countries. However, I believe that our bilateral relations can be significantly improved upon, and I look forward to our discussion further this afternoon on how we can work together to refresh and reset this very important bilateral engagement. Your Excellency, as you know, our trade and investment relationship has stagnated somewhat, not only because of COVID-19 pandemic, but also because of the general state of the global economy and our various domestic challenges. The state visit by President Ramaphosa in 2022 and the recent working visit by the Deputy President Mashatile to the UK aim to provide renewed impetus to our bilateral engagement. More specifically, the Deputy President visit was to rebuild investor confidence in South Africa and to increase foreign direct investment into South Africa. The successful hosting of elections in both countries earlier this year, 2024, and the new mandates of both our governments creates an ideal opportunity to set the bilateral forum on a new path. We also look forward to host you again here during our G20 presidency, which, as you are aware, will be happening in the year 2025. Your Excellency, I know that you will also agree with me that this issue related to climate change, issues of global finance architecture, global solidarity, and a number of issues that we'll engage on here, including geopolitical considerations, remains important for the globe, including the outcomes of UNGA, the Pact of the Future, and a number of issues that came out of the UN General Assembly. With these words, I welcome you and look forward to the bilateral engagements, and hopefully you will enjoy your stay in our country, and we wish the Earthshot all the best for tomorrow. Thank you. Up to you, Your Excellency.
Well, Ronald, thank you so much. It is wonderful to be back here in Cape Town and to be returning as the UK Foreign Secretary, and thank you for your very warm welcome indeed. It's been a priority for me personally to come to South Africa following our election, and it's a privilege to do so and to convene the long-awaited UK-South African bilateral forum alongside Foreign Minister Lamola. This builds, of course, on the state visit that was hugely successful. It builds, of course, on strong, historic, people-to-people links, and of course it builds on the long-standing relationship between the United Kingdom and South Africa, but I might say also a relationship in tougher times between my party and yours. And so it is wonderful to be here. And I'm delighted, of course, that this builds on the two meetings that we have already had in London, particularly, and it begins the next chapter of the UK and South Africa's strong and enduring partnership. I hope you would agree that our communique reflects a bold vision that sets out a new direction for our relationship over this next period. And you're absolutely right. We as a new government are committed to growth, and we are committed to climate leadership. And so on trade, on the green transition, on climate finance, on technical assistance and tech, there's much that we can do together. I look forward to this next year in particular, where you lead the G20, and I and other ministers across the UK system will have the best of excuses to come back to South Africa. And with our shared ambitions, I think, on growth, climate and security, we can achieve a lot for our countries, but also, I hope, a lot for the region and for broader global security and strength. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.